Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm making another apologetic video, and then I've been making a lot of apologetic videos recently. So, in this video, I want to talk about this now it's like a little bit like I don't know. So I think that I thought of this argument for the existence of God. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't, it's definitely not like refined. I just thought of it. I don't know if like it could be used to make an actual like argument for God, but, just to clear it up, I was in bed and then it just came to me. I was like, could this be used as an argument? I don't know. I just wanted to share it. I don't know if it could be used as an argument for God, but I just want to share it. So, well, my train of thought was that, I'm just going to go into the argument straight away. So let's propose that sameness is a property, or not a property, but that there is things that are the same, right? And let's also propose, and let's say that we know that something exists that is the same, because things exist that are different, right? Well, if we propose that sameness exists, well, let's say that it has to exist somewhere, right? But we know that it does not exist between me and, say, my brother, because I have maybe different hair, different facial features than him, right? But then let's go let's zoom in a little bit more, and then let's say, oh well, we have the same organs, right? Well, no, because they're made up of different stuff. They're the same model, but they're made up of different stuff. And let's break it down like to tissue, and then we go all the way down to to say an oxygen atom and an oxygen atom. Are they the same? Now, when I say same in this video, I mean the exact same, like the exact same. And an oxygen atom and an oxygen atom are not the exact same. In every single possible property, they're not the same, because say we have an oxygen atom that's here and an oxygen atom that's here. They're not the same, because if they were the same, they'd have to be in the same position. But, two of those particles can occupy the same point, right? So even if they're the same in what they're made of, they're not the same in their position. For example, something could be same if it's in the same y-axis, but it's not in the same x-axis or something like that. So we have to zoom in even more and zoom in even more. And while we're zooming into this, we have to even go back in time, and we have to go back to a point where there was this property of something that is the exact same as the other thing. And so once we reach this sort of property, we've reached this point this point of existence or beyond existence that is the same exact position. There's nothing else, and it's just the same exact thing, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm articulating myself correctly, but at some point we reach kind of this singularity of sameness, and from this sameness, everything else that is different came into being. So this sameness is the cause of everything else that is different. This point of sameness is also perfect, because if it's the exact same as everything else that it's made up of, then it has to be perfect. Every single part of it, the whole thing has to be perfect, down to the minuscule details. It has to be perfect. So this point is perfect, right? This point must also be infinite, because if it is the cause of everything else that is different, because from this point, everything else that could be different comes into existence from this one point. If this point has to be infinite, because it has to contain an infinite amount of information. Because it has to contain an infinite amount of information in order for it to for everything else that is different to come from this one point. So from this infinite amount of information, it becomes just it takes in all of the properties that come along with being infinite, such as just the properties that are correlated with being infinite. So we've established that this point is the point from which everything else that is different comes from. This point is also a perfect point. This point is also infinite. So what I've just described is God, and so this point is God, and this point is this kind of sort of point of sameness where everything is the same. And so it's a weird way to describe God, but that's basically what I was thinking. So I don't know if it's a good argument. I have no idea. I think the major flaw is that kind of defending the first claim that sameness is a property, because I mean, I guess you could make the argument that being the same isn't like being the same isn't a property, like no law in the universe says that two things have to be the same, right, for everything else to exist. So I guess if someone else that's much smarter than me could figure out like a way to refute the argument that way or defend it. But yeah, I just wanted to put out like this idea that I had. I don't know if it's a good argument. It just came to me. Just out of nowhere. So yeah, I guess I was kind of tired of seeing kind of sort of the same arguments just retold in a different way. So I guess this is the argument that I laid out for you. It's definitely a super unrefined version of the argument. And I don't know if it'll be something, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you for watching.